Hey BIM students, this is Mr. Colbert. We're going to be working with lesson 6.12 today. We're going to be creating a table and changing some field properties and working with a query, and then using the form wizard to create a form based on that query. So I've got the table created and the data entered. This is what that looks like. On the percent change, you'll need to come down to the properties and change the field size to double, the format to percent, and the number of decimal places to 1. So that will look right when you look at it in datasheet view. So we are going to create a query called best-selling cars. It doesn't actually tell us how to create that query, so the method that you use is up to you. I'm going to go to the Create tab, use Query Design. Best-selling cars is the only table that we have, so I'm going to hit that. And the fields that they want it wants cars and then a percent change greater than 0. So say best-selling car and percent change greater than 0. So our criteria is greater than 0. So just like that, hit run. And these are the cars that had a growth. We're going to save this query as highest selling cars, like so. So now we have two things in the Access database. We have the original table that had all of the data in it, and a query called highest selling cars, which gives us the cars with a percent change greater than 0. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to create a form using the form wizard. They want us to use the highest selling cars query, and they want us to let's see. I see a little problem with the instructions here. Let me hit cancel. Okay, so in the form, what they want us to do is they want us to include rank, best-selling car, and percent change. So I'm going to need to pull rank down here. So rank, best-selling car, and percent change. Yeah. So, and the directions are not real clear on that. So I'm going to hit save, and then go back to create the form using a form wizard. We're going to use all of those fields in a columnar form. Finish, and we're going to call this form greatest sales growth. And we'll open the form. So forms are a little bit different than anything that we've worked with so far. Forms are going to have you only look at one record at a time. So we can see that there are 7 records that this form can access. Those 7 records are the 7 records from this query. So this query is the data source for this form, and you can go back and forth like so. You only see one record at a time, and in my experience, what you will see is that people use this to enter information, especially if they're working from like paper forms and putting those paper forms into the database. They'll create a form that kind of simulates the paper layout, and then they'll use that to do that. So that's how you create a form using the form wizard. If you have any questions, let me know.